We're here. All right. So, dude, I ain't gonna lie. It's been a minute since we've actually touched this game because but I have not an idea what we're doing here. I have no clue what's happening. I have no idea what's gonna happen. What's going on? What are we doing? Um. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. So I think. Okay, I had to take a bit. You know what? Hold up. Let me just. I don't know if you guys. Okay, reason why it's been a minute since we actually got on this game, even though videos have been coming out, which, if they've been coming out, Oh, this is. I forget who this is. I'm thinking we're playing as my character. I was wondering why. Why can't I jump? But anyway, so the reason why I haven't been recording as much as I want to for this game, I've been doing a lot of live streaming the last month.
Goon on the door. That wasn't too helpful.
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
My friend is inside. Official business.
I'm on official business.
None of that, my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night.
Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the glacier. Guess the feeling was mutual.
That's what happens when you... But that's okay, though.
I didn't see the need.
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Man, such a great day.
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule. If I might ask, how do you stay in shape?
How do I stay in shape? Really? That's what you want to ask me? I punch people who ask me that question.
I am not answering that.
I'm so sorry for overstepping my bounds. Welcome back to the glacier, ma'am. And may I say, I am such a fan of your movies.
Always happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick.
I'm dead, bro.
Oh, I will.
Okay,
That a card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often. Maybe I needed to get me an opera cape.
Well, of course not, because...
Basement to the elevator.
So, as I was rudely interrupted,
The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show. Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day.
so yeah, I don't know why I keep saying all the time, bro. Like, Anyway, so yeah, we were playing Resident Evil Requiem that came out. If you guys haven't checked, and this is your first time watching the video, and you've never been to my channel before, you should check that out. It's under the Resident Evil live stream series, so if you don't... I mean, it should be in the video section too, like in the most recent video section, or I think if not, it's in the live stream section. So like, check the live streams and they should show up. But if you check the Resident Evil playlist section, it should definitely be there. Yeah, Resident Evil series playlist section, it should be there. Go down a bit, you'll see it, and you'll be able to see the most recent Resident Evils that we played. I keep saying but yeah, like, you'll see that. So we just finished that a few days ago, and I took a little time off because I was doing a lot of streaming back to back to back, and so I wanted to take a few days. I had some things I had to go through, and my most recent video came out for this game, and so I thought it was time to record again, to put out some more videos, because I do want to finish this game. We have to get to the basement.
Tolly, this means trouble.
Let's talk to him.
Now, why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel? Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
You know what's crazy? The craziest part is, how is he walking out and about? I'm here to inspect the boiler. I'm on a hot trail for a clue.
I'm hot on the trail of a clue, which will lead me to a murderer.
Oh, that's quite something. Rope, knife, candlestick, and where'd it happen? The library?
can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
I could owe you a favor.
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, Detective. You want your clue? I want some investigating done.
An investigation, huh? Investigating what?
You know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special. I want to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks.
Bro, okay.
And I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
What does that have to do with me?
See ya, Tolly.
Happy hunting!
Tally. So we have to do all these objectives. Lord Jesus.
I
So,
headed to Aurora Pond to try to get a private art viewing. Onda had made a deal with the court to stay in Seattle. So what was it? I poked around at the Dutchman to figure out what Silky's little absences were all about. Mighty quest to play.
well, okay, we're gonna start with Patience because I do like her.
The elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up. Trouble was, Tolly was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting.
No, they're not.
And it's not like I didn't have the time.
I mean, you're a vampire. You always have the time. But yeah, so plan on recording some more of this, and then after that, I wanted to get this done so we could move on to, because we have a lot to talk about tonight, you know. So I'm just gonna go right through it. But yeah, definitely want to get this done so I could play the new James Bond that's coming out. Definitely want to get that. Definitely want to play it. Looks cool. Looks amazing. Yada yada. And then what else was it? Oh, okay, so it started hailing today. Yeah, that was fun. Hail. Dude, it hailed so hard. The last time I remember it hailing so hard, bro, was, I want to say, when was the last time it hailed? Because the snow just made me think of it, but like it hailed today, and the last time it hailed, oh yeah, so the last time it hailed, right? Last time it hailed was, I want to say, when me and my three homies were playing.
Here we were. A quick appraisal of Patience's artwork for Tolly. At least it wasn't Isabella.
What are we doing? But yeah, we were playing basketball and it was game point, and basically it started hailing. And so we were trying to put up the shots. We were guarding each other, obviously. You know, we're not finna let the other win. But then it started hailing so hard. I'm talking about the chunks were like this big, bro. And so me and my other homie, we ended up like giving up and going like, all right, let's go back. We gotta get in the car, because literally it's coming down. So like you could get bunked up the head and start like bleeding. So we get in the car, and my other homie still outside trying to make the shot. Like he's missing, but he's trying to make the shot because it's hailing hard, dude. So he gets in, he makes it, then he gets in the car. We're starting up the car and trying to heat up and get warm. He gets in the car and says, yeah, all right, come on, it's cold, let's go. And then he's like, by the way, I won the game. We were like, yeah, bro, that don't count. You know, we had to dog that out. But yeah, that just made me think about it, because it's storming or thunderstorming again. I hear it right now, so that was why I brought it up.
With Patience not around, this seemed a good moment to indulge in a little art appreciating.
Okay, what is this? Oh, finna throw up.
No.
Yeah, no.
Patience was good, I think. But I was no expert.
No!
I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked complex. Ooh, not my taste. I didn't see the point. Hey there. Well,
I forgot he could do this.
All you. How about I call you Bonehead? Not meant to be derogatory. Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten,
Oh, Lord Jesus.
the Consumer of the Husk.
I'm not one of these guys, bro.
That's nice. What's your purpose? Why did Patience choose to make you?
The art cannot speak of the artist.
Well, you're restarting a long history of arguments about art criticism right there, buddy. Let's stick with what I can figure out.
I am an expression of the truth of those that are forced to be animate, but do not live.
Yeah, I guess that's played.
Lord Jesus, dude.
I thought there might be more to it.
I am power and rage and force in chains, and if unleashed, I will
I kind of am regretting this power that
and destroy.
Fabian has.
Have me fettered.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I just don't know if that's figurative or if you could really, jump up and flap around.
Probably not.
Any supernatural stuff going on here. Let me just concentrate a little.
Power. There is power in these bones. Heat is sequestered in this metal.
There is, isn't there? And once more.
The skull. It screams in form and
Wait, so there's magic and power behind this?
There is something about that skull. Let's have a closer look at your noggin, bonehead. Don't mind me. Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs. You got fangs. Oh, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you? My. Have we met before?
thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabian?
Time out. She just said the word the jazzling. You guys ever heard that before? Because I sure as heck haven't.
Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
Maybe I'm an art savant. Maybe I'm a type of freak. It is what it looks. It is what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. I'm appreciating the art. Nice skull. It is what it looks like.
It is exactly what it looks like.
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
Nah, I'm just
looking. It's real good, Patience. I mean it. I'll leave you to it, Patience.
Yeah, you do that, Crumplestiltskin.
Crumplestiltskin. I guess we have to do some extra investigating.
I figured. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Didn't I tell you to get lost?
Fabian must not be a really liked person in town because Lord Jesus, like how many people do not like Fabian, bro?
The skull. Right there in the center. That does draw your attention. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Yeah, but it's starting to talk to me.
In a necromantic, I want to control you type of way. For real, out loud. Oh yeah, I know something about talking artifacts. Yeah, it's valuable for a dead thing.
In a necromantic, I want to control you way?
That would be cool, but no.
So whose is it?
You know what? I'm actually starting to appreciate the fact that we're wooing.
Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story.
What was her name again?
As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
They're creeps too. I'm sorry, creep is a bad word.
Who old Bonehead was. I knew Tolly would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to Patience.
You're really not gonna tell me where you got the skull?
Why is it so important to you?
I'm worried it was someone I knew. I need the information to catch a killer. I'm a detective. I like to dig into the story. Tolly wants to know.
Tolly wants to know.
Yeah, I'm sure. He also wants to know my shoe size and the circumference of your asshole. Fuck Tolly.
Tolly wouldn't let me get away without something more. What was Patience's source?
You're really not gonna tell me about the skull?
Not a chance, Crumplestiltskin.
Damn this artist and their tight lips. I'm sure Isabella would have spilled.
Of course Isabella would have spilled. She doesn't care.
Uh-huh.
What secrets are we keeping,
I could really use Fabian's hack.
Oh. Don't want to give up Katsumi's name. She's a good supplier. Thanks for the help. Katsumi was the supplier. I decided not to let on to Patience that I knew it.
Okay, so we got that out the way. So we are definitely not going to investigate.
Had made a deal with the court to stay.
Okay, let's go this because I feel like I'm gonna be putting in a little bit more work with him. But yeah, that experience happened, and
okay then, onwards.
but the new Resident Evil guys,
Trips out of town investigating.
I know this is
The court. That was a puzzle.
I know this is you know, dude, I'm so at a loss, dude. I know this is Vampire the Masquerade, and I know we're talking a lot about Resident Evil, but hey, look, Resident Evil was an incredible game. I mean, you guys should really check it out on my channel, of course. Don't go anywhere else. But you guys should really check it out. I think it's amazing. I think that if you're a Resident Evil fan, you know it's the game to check out. And if you're not, if you've never played Resident Evil or seen Resident Evil, or maybe you've heard of it but never really gave it any thought, I think you guys should check it out. It's a cool game. It's amazing. Capcom did their thing with this one. But back to this game. Yeah, dude. So I honestly can't remember what happened, what we were doing. I mean, I know. I'm drawing a Blake.
What was Silky up to when he went out for a hike? I doubted he'd tell me.
Man, I keep on just yawning, bro. I don't know what that is, dude. But maybe it's because I didn't sleep all that, like all whatchamacallit. I fell asleep for like 4 or 5 or 6 hours, 5 hours, I think, right around there.
Maybe there was something in here to clue me into Silky's habits. A monthly parcel from Mrs. T. Interesting. Maybe I should go try to pick it up.
That quickly, huh? Oh, so tell me why, right? I'm watching this movie. It is Casino by Robert De Niro. Now, love Robert De Niro, love his films.
Off to face Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose. To remove an item.
This man talks so much, bro.
The last time I'd done that, she wasn't best.
But yeah, so yeah, I was watching this Casino movie. I've never seen it before, right? And then all of a sudden, this movie was outrageous. Like, the dude was basically like a con artist for a couple guys of the mob, blah blah blah, etc. Went out to Las Vegas, made a whole huge scam, skimming money off the top, blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? So eventually, this guy gets with a call girl. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not marrying a call girl, right? No matter how beautiful she is. Don't get me wrong, like, she was beautiful, but come on, dude. Like, let's be real. And the thing was like, he's sitting there marrying the call girl. He gets married to the call girl. And the funny part was, it's not like here's the thing. It's not like she lied to him. She told him straight up, this is what I am. This is what I do. I'm a hustler. This is how, And so he's like, you know what? I still want to get with you, blah, blah, blah. Gets married, etc. Has a kid. And then after having a kid and getting married, she develops a drugger. Her drug habit gets worse. No surprise. Her drinking problem gets worse. No surprise. And then turns out she was still into her pimp boyfriend, which by the way, okay, this is the funny part, right? So she's a hustler. She doesn't get played, right? And it kind of was showing you a little bit. Now that I think about it, it was kind of like showing how you can't change a damaged person, because she's telling this man, yeah, you can't play me, because when he came to her, he was being all generous and nice and all that, and he was like, I can provide for you, blah blah blah, I can give you a life you never had before, which she never did. She grew up on the streets, and so she spent her life hustling, and so she kind of was like taken back by, why would you want to do these things for me type stuff. And he was doing them, like give her a place, etc. So he wanted to marry her and all that, but it's just funny to me. Hold up, I'm gonna go see if we can actually get these. It was just funny to me how, like, he's legit, and I actually kind of felt bad for him, because I was like, he's really doing everything for her, and she just keeps on messing up. And so, like, she kept going back to the, she's like, oh yeah, no one can play me, no one can play me. But the pimp you keep going back to see, you're literally giving your husband's money to the pimp, who's now, he gave her 10,000, 15, sure, my bad. She gave him 10 to 15,000. Then it was 25,000, but we'll get to that in a second.
Evening, Reggie.
Always gentle, always calm.
Might I take a little nip?
Sharing is the route to nirvana.
I like how, you know what's crazy? I like how he can take a bite out of people on the street, but when we play as Fire, it's not that easy.
Have a good night, Reggie.
Good night, Reggie. But yeah, now we can go to the objective. But yeah, dude, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I cannot believe this. Like, I legitimately cannot believe that he's getting, like, you know, and then she's she again develops more of a drug problem, and then after that he takes the money, runs off, and then when he finds out about it, the dude beat up, and then she cries about it, then she gets, her drug problem gets even worse. And then this is where it really takes like a bad turn, right? So she eventually ties her kid to the bed because the babysitter's not there, right? Then she tried to leave town with the kid, and I'm like, just to go see the pimp who wanted to leave. And I'm like, don't look, I would have been like, yo, I'd have put my foot down after you took $15,000 of me to give to some other dude. Then he took $25,000. Dude, $25,000? You're insanity. 25,000 is insane.
About to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to let me get a look at...
Well?
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky?
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court...
Doctor asked me if I don't, he asked me to do it.
I don't count as court. I'm his friend.
I wonder what Sheriff Muldoon would have to say about that. In any case, no. The customer's order stays with me.
Just give me the package. I don't want to disappoint him.
Are you deaf, detective?
Oh, yeah, apparently Fabian is deaf. Okay, so... So I don't understand how he can use his powers.
I didn't think that was worth...
Hi there. I wanted to collect Silky's special order for this month.
Oh, you do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
Was it that dashing detective, huh? Looks like I can get it. I'm in a hurry.
Look, can I just get it? I'm in a hurry.
I've a mind to stave your head in with a book. Get out of my...
I didn't see the need.
Do not speak.
I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Hi there.
Oh, you do.
Okay, I'll keep it safe for the boss.
I'll keep it safe.
Given the outside interest, can you confirm the...
The boss?
Someone who follows all... Here is the... tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 20...
Thanks. I'll make sure he...
Simeon's his name.
So every... 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew, but this would be enough for Tolly.
Yeah.
Well, I had what I needed on Silky, I guess.
Okay, because we're trying to continue on. But yeah, so
that was a puzzle.
So yeah, going through all that, and then had the audacity to come back and try to rob this dude out of the money, some of the money that he had left over, like not all of it, but some of it. And then she took it and then tried to get with a bunch of other dudes who basically gang, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Ran a, like, what was it? I would say a 2-man, but you know, 4-man, 6-man on her. And then she did drugs with him, and then apparently she died outside of a motel room, from a, well, not a motel, hotel room down the hall from a drug overdose. So she was gone. And I was like, oh, good riddance. Like, the only reason I'm saying good riddance, though, is because, like, dude, you, like, even though it is his fault because she did say what she was, but at the same time, like, I did feel bad for dude because it's like, dude, he's giving you a nice place to stay. He's caring for you. He loves you. You had a kid with him. He's a good father. You know, he's doing stuff because like to give you an example of this guy, like, it's not like he's doing this for everybody. He actively liked her. Like, I'm talking about dude really liked her, and it's just like, I was like, dang, that sucks.
I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me.
What do you want?
About Misty.
What about her?
Have you seen her around?
Not here. Not since you spoke to her. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child safe. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together forever.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be on some Blade stuff, like Born Blade. Dude, don't do deadlifts, dog. I did heavy deadlifts the other day. My back, not the other day, yesterday, my back, bro. I will say it does put mass on your body real nice. Like, my back is developing real nice, but...
How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town, gotta prove their worth. The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city works. Believe me.
Might I ask what that task was?
Guess you just did. But it's between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now, so shouldn't concern you.
Fair enough. I was just wondering. Well, I'll leave you to your brooding.
Uh-huh.
I thought about it. Wasn't gonna. I figured I didn't think that would help.
Just a moment of your time.
What is it?
This your plate?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
I'll see you later.
Uh-huh.
So, how exactly are we supposed to figure this out?
I didn't think that would help.
Okay, so that's not gonna help. So if the father passed, how is this place still around?
Interesting.
Oh, she's been sleeping back here.
Used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services.
I'm not gonna lie, this is like the creepiest area of this church.
Some folks say you shouldn't read personal mail. They're missing out. Well, well. Yeah, I was...
Well, hello there, Mr. Pointy.
Mr. Pointy is crazy. Dude, it's hailing again, dude. Telling you. If you're thinking about moving to Chicago, don't. If you're in a warm state, stay there.
Whoa! Okay, I get it, I'm sorry. So, have you killed lots of people?
Look at me, detective. Well-honed steel,
I would
well-shot.
have been like, that's not the question. That's not the answer I'm looking for.
The stains around the hilt are my marks of glory. When I sink into an opponent, I bite deep. They will remember me for the rest of their life.
I mean, unless they're dead.
It's presumably pretty short.
Do you have an owner?
Not an owner, but a partner who wields me in our assignations. Together, we have slain many.
I was kinda hoping for a name.
There is a scent associated with me, is there not? An aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted tallow. It is not unfamiliar, huh?
You're right there. That's Wanda.
That's crazy. So she was out to kill someone. Look at that. Bro, what did I tell you? Look at that. Talking about severe weather storm near the location. Thunderstorm warning. It's been doing that all day.
So, what has Anda used you for recently?
Parting flesh, detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone.
Don't need to know all that.
No cheese knife.
Oh, I can smell.
Yo, imagine talking to a knife like this and it has this much enthusiasm about stabbing and killing people.
Isn't there? Guilt. You reek of it. Yeah, I need to concentrate. Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend? It is so strong. A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment, but the wielder. This is deep. Deeper than my guesswork. I can almost see. I bite down through skin, through flesh, through thin and brittle bone. I sever, a cry of agony. Stumps spurt crimson as two fingers roll loose onto the table.
This man getting into it, huh?
More, bang, bang! The joints crack and digits fall away. White and scarlet, ruined, irreparable. Our victim sobs in pain and fear, pleading with his Lady Maria for an end to the suffering. I am raised to strike again! Oh, that was something. A vision worthy of Gideon. And wait, Lady Maria. He's pleading to Holy Mary. Honda killed the priest? I am a knife. I got.
Oh, that the priest that.
That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy. I'll bet anything she was behind this. Thanks, Mr. Pointy.
Man, you never get rusty is crazy. Yo, she murked the priest is crazy. Discover older secret. This is achievement, so you can never discover it.
That letter. Tolly would be real interested in this.
Yeah, because he wants leverage. Can we talk to her, though?
Sorry to disturb you again.
Uh-huh.
I know what happened with the priest.
And what makes you think that?
I found a letter. You wouldn't kill a man of God. I'm a detective.
I'm a detective. I detected it. Father McMillan is alive and well, just minus a few digits. And you've paid your dues to the court. Everyone wins. Although I'd imagine the good father doesn't do organ recitals anymore, huh?
Okay, say that's true. Are you gonna tell anyone? Don't be a dick.
Oh, Miss Onda, I am the best kind of dick. A private dick.
You're a member of the Seattle PD.
Yeah, I know. But it was such a good line.
I mean it, Fabian.
I haven't decided. Of course not.
Of course not. You could squash me like a bug. I'm not stupid.
This place, being in Seattle, not being tarred with the Sabat mark. This is important to me, Fabian. I'll just say it one last time. Don't be a dick.
I just said.
Have a good night.
Fabian can't win. Like, people like my character, but Fabian can't win. Like, I just sat there and told her I'm not going to snitch.
I certainly had the goods on Onda. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the
People just do not like Fabian. He's got to be like one weirdo, huh? But yeah, man, like I said, don't deadlift, man. Don't do it. Like, if you want to put on mass really quickly, deadlifts will get you there. I'm telling you that, but there's a price to be paid with deadlifts, man. But I ain't gonna lie, we did hit a new PR the other day, so I'm like, oh yeah, let's go, because I'm feeling it. But I'm gonna be off deadlifts for like another 2 to 3 weeks, because, you know, technically after you just hit a deadlift PR, you shouldn't be deadlifting again for another 2 to 3 weeks. Helps you get stronger, to be honest. Finally, can we go to the basement?
Been having fun?
I know about Patience artwork.
Great. So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patience got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony.
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
That's crazy.
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork. I think he's got a werewolf buddy, and I think the two of them have a book club.
You know what? That would not surprise me in the slightest. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while.
This man's just looking for stuff to blackmail people.
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders, although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father Macmillan? What a shame. But that tracks.
She didn't kill him, though.
Funny. I got the idea there was something more to it. But thank you, Detective. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to fly.
But yeah, we helped Anda out because she didn't.
The basement button doesn't do anything. God damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to. I thought I was on. Yeah, I wasn't. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked.
The stars alive.
Yeah, let me get a drink from you, all right? I just love how he can just bite. Yo, how long has she been sitting outside there for? I just love how he can bite people in public, but when we do it, it's a crime. It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it, huh?
Basement, please.
Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
Down. Definitely down. Got a hot lead.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual, even ill-advised.
I didn't ask for advice, friend. Down is where it's at.
Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check since the downward mechanism is a little corroded.
This man right here. Imagine arguing with an elevator, dude.
Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
Down, please. Not up. Can I?
Yo, imagine arguing with an elevator. You press the down button. It says, yo, but I really want to go up. No, down. No, up. No, down. No, up.
The basement is unmaintained and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely.
I don't want the penthouse. I want nasty. I do the game.
I'm with the PD, buddy. I can have a condemned notice slammed on you so fast your doors will quiver.
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I said we want that nasty. Dang, bro. I don't want clean. Dang, dog. Look at it.
Now to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just a pile of junk? I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the Lou was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands. My buddy Willem had one of these. Always talking about that. Classical, but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? Oh, I remember this. The politician. He was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that. Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
Hello, Fabian.
Gideon?
Oh, I was right.
Sophia was right.
So Gideon was the gardener.
It was Lou Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
Lou Graham was the murderer? She's the one that... But how? Word up? Wait a minute. Don't wait. So was she the one who was killing everybody? I'm so. Oh. I mean, I would have. I guessed. Because she was acting weird when we were. What? Lou Graham? What? Why did she have Buddy put the gardener? So Giddy. Oh, Lord. But we know that Gideon was the gardener, right? Girl, if you want to go home, you go home, man. Dude, this game, dude. Like, I honestly can't wait till James Bond comes out. Like, I really can't. Like, yeah. James Bond. That game's pretty dope. I like it. I mean, I've been a fan of kind of a lot of their games anyway, because, you know, they mostly did
Time to reveal that Lou was the original rebar killer.
Word up. Now watch me tell Campbell. Oh, Campbell's gonna be dead. Watch this. Wow. I bet you Campbell's gonna be dead. You roll y'all bets right now. Y'all think Campbell's gonna be dead? Look, the music's getting all ominous and everything. Yeah, Campbell's dead. Because remember, Campbell died. So if you remember from the start of the game, Campbell died. Oh wait, he's alive.
Fabian, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, detective, but go on.
Behind the curve is crazy.
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Lou Graham staked Gideon, and I have the receipts to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
You're the prince! You're supposed to enforce the laws and the traditions. Lou broke the rules. She faked Santiago, committed the rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Of course.
From you?
Dude, it is raining when I tell you it's raining.
To rake over old coals?
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
See, he's trying to control our mind. She's been killing these people!
Yes,
That's why he couldn't remember.
have no suspects in the old rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed.
Wait, so is it Campbell or her?
The case is closed.
The case is closed. I guess.
I thought Campbell was human. What? Where did he get the powers from? But yo, that's insane. Yo, so now that.
Go ahead, detective. This is fascinating.
Why are we going back in time?
The killer can walk in the daytime, not Kindred.
That is fairly conclusive. I agree.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
Gotta say, I am scratching my head on this one. The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
A witness heard him breathing heavily.
We know he can walk in the daytime, so this isn't a surprise. A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
Well, Santiago is said to be human, A hunter.
Yet you said he was very strong.
I'm not gonna lie, that suit is nice, but I don't like the tie.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Oh, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him and why?
I was pretty sure I wouldn't be getting out of this. The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
Our guy loves theatrics, set dressing, to provoke fear.
Or to misdirect, of course.
Of course.
So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a hunter, but loves to myth-make, to misdirect, to point away from the obvious.
Didn't she try to get us to attack and kill hunters before?
Obvious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the rebar killer, detective?
I don't know.
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now. That does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabian. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
It's Fletcher. Everyone knows he's a psychopath.
He is kindred, which rules him out. Besides, oh, he's my psychopath.
Gideon. I regret to say it, but he did the work and then vanished.
Really? You think he's capable of any of this? Besides, you said yourself, our...
Okay, then everyone on that list is kindred. So Campbell?
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian. For a moment.
So, wow. So he lied. So he's finna mind F us again. So you're telling me he figured out the case years back. Campbell's dead, right? Because when we start the game out, Campbell's dead. And he was the rebar killer, which made sense. And Lou was giving the orders because she couldn't go out. Oh my God.
I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
I think I'm about to get my head cut off that you're a monster, that Campbell's a tool.
That you're a monster and will happily wreck your own city so long as you can stand on the rubble.
Oh, no. No, Fabian. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the rebar killings.
Yes,
Wow. So he figured out who it was a long time ago. Why didn't they just... What? Dude, it is raining.
Killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Wow.